here right now. Men have a bad habit, man, of trying to do life alone. Man, one day I was at the doctor. I was sitting down, in the waiting room, and there was an old white lady sitting beside me. And she sit down and she said, "Hi, how are you doing?" I said, "Hi, I'm doing great." And then she just started telling me her entire medical history. What a mercy. She just started telling me the whole medical history, how long she been with this doctor, how long. She just tell me everything. I have never had that experience with a man in a doctor's office before in my life. Never had it. You know why? Because women value talk for the sake of talk. You see, men, you have a reason why you're talking to me. I need to know the agenda before I call you. Because we're not just going to talk just for the sake of talk. I need to know why we're talking, how long we're going to be on the phone, and are we getting a solution out of this conversation. Women, on the other hand, women don't mind getting together and having tea. What is that? Man, I talk about you going to get with some ladies and have tea. I don't understand. What do you do at tea? Oh, we talk. What do you talk about? Anything. But men, listen to me, man. Men, we have the habit of isolation. And one of the major precursors to depression, watch this, is disconnection. When we disconnect from other men, it's a sign that you're heading to the man cave. Isolation. Number 2, imbalance. Someone say imbalance. Yeah. Here's let me read verse 4 and verse 5. Listen, but he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness and came and sat down under a broom tree and prayed that he might die. He had gotten to the place of saying, I would rather not live than carry on. He said, it is enough. No, Lord, take my life. For I am no better than my father. What does his fathers have to do with this? I am no better than my fathers. Then he lay and slept under the broom tree. All right, let me talk about Elijah a little bit. Elijah ran or walked and ran, walk, ran for 30 days straight. 30 days. Listen to me. He ran 25 miles from Mount Carmel to Jezreel. Then he ran 100 miles. Oh my gosh. From Jezreel to Beersheba. That's where he left his servant. I can imagine the servant. When Elijah says, stay here, the servant said, what, boss? That was long. Then he ran 250 miles from Beersheba to Mount Horeb, where he went into the cave. So let's add that up. 250 plus 100, that's what? 350 plus 25, that's what? 375. That means he ran from here to Boston and back. Well, I gotta tell you something. Boston Marathon, New York Marathon, all kind of marathon. Into one. It's a whole heap of marathon. So he ran all the way. And so here's the thing. He just kept going and going and going. Come on now. And going like the Energizer bunny. Going and going and going. In other words, part of the problem with Elijah was that Elijah's life was out of balance. And sometimes what happens is as men, we get our lives out of balance and we don't have time to rest and to recuperate and to refresh. We just keep going. And so we just keep work. That's all we're doing. We're just working. I won't stop. And what happened is that Elijah started to burn out. He thought if I could just push through, I'll get what God has for me. But how many of you know that pushing through may be pulling you apart? Pushing through may be pulling you apart because not everything that's doable is sustainable. Oh, come on, somebody.
Amen.
I said, not everything that's doable is sustainable. And you've got to recognize that when God is telling you to stop, you have to recognize, yes, Lord, I'm no longer dependent on myself.